Hello, my darlings. Welcome to your weekly reading. My apologies, it wasn't yesterday, but I trust that the messages today will be in divine design for those that most need to hear the message. The card has already come out, and I'm starting off with the Wisdom of Avalon cards for you. And we have the cow. So this is the overriding energetic theme message for this reading: nourishment, abundance, asking and receiving. The cow is a very spiritual animal. It is one of relationships that we have, that and how we are in relationships, and how we are very nurturing to others as well. So it is a reminder of that within yourself, that you are a very nurturing soul, that you are one that very much gives, but it's also about what you're receiving at this time. And as we step out of Scorpio season into Sagittarius season, it's always a good time to reflect back on what we are passionate about what we love, and what those relationships have taught us. So thank you. Also, the word nourishment is catching my eye. So what are you nourishing your soul with at this time? What is food for your soul at this time? That is what you're meant to concentrate on, focus on. Just like the cow concentrates on eating the grass in front of it, it is a constant always to look to do things that feel right for you, to look to do things that are nourishing, that are a place of self-love for you, to focus your energies on things that are both joyful and creative, to try and catch your thoughts when you go down that rabbit hole, because your thoughts aren't your reality. Where you are presently, a lot of times can become much more unhappy and much more disillusioned when we create the thought patterns that make it that way. But asking and receiving, also within the space of nourishment for our soul, is to be able to ask, to be able to say, I need help, because there's always those around us that are there present in our lives to give us exactly the help we need at this time. So let's just pull some cards for you for this. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, what's on the bottom of the deck? And we have the Water Fairy, feelings and emotions. So you are being asked at this time to spend a lot of time concentrating on your feelings. Sounds very easy to do, doesn't it? Or very difficult to do. Remembering that emotions are our energy, always in vibrational alignment or disalignment, that we always have a relationship with everything around us. Everything is energy, whether we consider it matter or not, it's still energy. And that within that energetic vibration between us and another per se, there is information being shared. There is love perhaps being shared, there is dislike being shared, there is healing being shared, there is other negative things maybe being shared as well. So just to kind of think about the relationships you have at the time, and what relationships are both balanced for you. Where are you giving more time and receiving little back? Where are you perhaps not giving that you're being asked to give at this time? It's about quantifying, qualifying those relationships you have. What are nourishment for your soul, and what perhaps maybe are a bit of a McDonald's sometimes, but are not very good for you. So this, I feel, is the overriding message for those that are resonating with this at this time. And something's got your attention. Something has your attention, and Spirit wants you to have your attention focused on that. Do you see she's suddenly almost looking around there? You're in a sort of protective stance too. You're feeling a little vulnerable at this time, but that's okay, because it's within the vulnerability we tend to be more open-hearted, and when we deal with things from an open-hearted space, we are being courageous. Courage, core, the Latin word for heart. So when we look to do things from the heart space, we are always looking to do things from an open-hearted, all-encompassing love. And with that love comes understanding, relief, compassion, perception we might not have otherwise have seen if we decided to close our heart off to somebody and remain in an angry stance towards them. So let's see what Spirit wants to say about this. The cow and the Water Fairy. Thank you for Scorpio. What wishes to come out for you? I did see the Knight of Cups. So there is a relationship at this time that is getting your attention. So the Nine of Pentacles has come out for you. Thank you. What else, Spirit? The Ego card has come out. Thank you. And the Six of Wands has come out for you. Thank you. So the ego card, first of all, this is the Devil card. It comes back to where you're giving your attention at this time. All right. So what is truly courageous, my darling, is to look at all aspects of yourself, your thought processes, your thought patterns. As I said, the true nature of your relationships that you have both with yourself and with others at this time, and to see what is in balance in your life. Because there is this feeling with this ego card that you're breaking free of something that has held you trapped for a very long time. And this is a good energy to have here, with both the Nine of Cups on one side of it, sorry, the Nine of Pentacles on one side of it, and the Six of Wands on the other. So there is a feeling for me with this, that you are making choices at this time that are supporting you, that are nourishing for you, that are the right foods, the right energy that you're taking in, and it is creating more of that energy for yourself. It has been a bit of a battle for you, I am feeling that, but whatever connections you had, or habits that you had, or thought processes you knew were repetitive, you're starting to break free of those, and that's really fantastic. But it's also to look at what's been under your nose all of this time that you might not have seen, but now suddenly you're seeing that actually is there for you. What has been there in your life this whole time that suddenly is of much more value to you than you may have taken it for granted before? Because Spirit is asking you now, within this space of you feeling successful, and feeling that you're recognizing that stance you're taking, others are noticing a difference in you, others are much more aware of you now, others are drawn to you now. There is an aura of both satisfaction and success, and also a recognition of the courage that you have had in this journey that you have had as well. You're still doubting yourself. You're still doubting yourself quite a bit. But Spirit is asking you to recognize what you have done for yourself, and to be really proud of that as well, because on the other side of that ego card, you have the Nine of Pentacles. And this is things now happening in your life that you are aware of, that you have consciously manifested. You're aware that you set your intention, this was your will, your desire, and you have created it. And Spirit wishes for you to both recognize these manifestations and enjoy them. Because as it says on this card, they are the fruits of your labors. So these things that we manifest, whether consciously or subconsciously, are drawn or come to us because of the desire of the vibration we're putting out there. Now, sometimes a subconscious desire can bring about a little bit of a surprise for us. We think, well, I didn't want that to happen. But actually, it is a manifestation of your thought vibration. So it's always very important to, when we're looking at this ego death card and the cow and the asking and the giving and the receiving, to think about what we have subconsciously been mulling over, considering how we've been feeling about ourselves as well. And, to be open, to be really open to believing in all of it, to not close our heart down, to believe that there is that perfect relationship that we have been desiring, that there is a resolution for perhaps people that we have disconnected with in our lives, that there is that perfect life path, that divine design for us, because there is, my darling. But it starts with your belief and your knowing that it is happening for you. And it starts with this water fairy card of your feelings and emotions, to understand and to recognize the power of emotion, the power of energy in motion. We are simply energy in motion all the time. Although we see ourselves as a being, okay, as a human, as this life form here, It's all in vibration. And that vibrational relationship, as I've said, is passing information. It's passing love. It's passing other feelings. It's passing all the time. There is a transference. It's almost like a contract that's happening, an agreement between two people. So Nine of Pentacles is you in a space of embracing you doing what's nourishing for you enjoying time with you getting to know you, and you watching what is unfolding in your life. So let's have a little bit more on this. Thank you, Spirit. Nine of Pentacles. And I feel Spirit is saying as well, go and do something that you've been wanting to do, that is a treat for yourself. Thank you, Spirit. Go and do something you've been wanting to do that is a treat for yourself, because when you're having fun, the universe has fun with you. Thank you. The Chariot. So again, this is movement, energetic, liberated movement that is happening in a balanced way, that's coming towards you, as above, down below. It is movement that is fast. So whatever this may mean for you, because this means success, and the Chariot is facing towards the Six of Wands, is coming towards the Six of Wands, success. So you are going to have a successful outcome of this. But remember as well that it takes your willpower. You are powerful when you understand that your will, your intent, your determination, your courage, you're doing things from an open-hearted space, looking to see the best in everything, looking to see the lesson in everything, looking to see the gift in everything. All of that is liberating up stuck energy that would have been there stuck within this ego. And energy doesn't die, it transforms. So where is that energy going? It's such a powerful time for you to manifest when you have recognized within yourself conditions and attachments that you had in the past that are not part of who you are anymore, whether that be relationships or habits, ways of thinking. Once you recognize it and you're making a conscious decision not to do that, that stuck spiraling energy, well, I kind of see it a little bit like a kind of bit of sticky glue or chewing gum that's stuck within us, gets liberated. Where do you want to put it? Where do you want to take that energy? You know, where do you want to take this energy that's there and push it towards? It's your choice. It's your will. It's your determination. Your will has power, willpower. It has power. So this is rewards that are coming from what you have done. And this is really lovely. Thank you, Spirit. What else wishes to come out for Scorpio? Four of Swords. Reminder for you, it's not, you can do so much more in this space than actively being busy, that we might consider as in our reality being busy, working hard, doing this, doing that. This is the most creative, spiritual, sanctuary, manifestation, energetic field that you can sit within. And we all, you know, meditation, for those that don't do meditation, think, well, I don't know how to meditate. I don't know how to sit still. You have it inherent within you. It's there as a blueprint within you, because at a soul level, the essence of you is stillness. It is spirit. It's there for you to tap into and remember. So one of the ways, and look at, you know, when we meditate, we think we're sitting still. So simply do that. Find a place that's comfortable. Find a position that's comfortable. You don't have to sit in a yoga position. You don't have to sit cross-legged. You can lie down. You can be outside. You can do whatever you want to do, my darling. But the most important thing is to be still. Because what happens when you're still is that the conditioned reactions within you, within your body, like I look at me moving my arms around, to always be doing something. Daisy snoring, I do apologize. That your body stops. When you're still, your body will try and get you to move. So if you can get through 10 minutes of not moving, your body will go to sleep. But your mind, your heart, that will be consciously awake. And it's within that space, my darling, that you are going to be given insights, given your intuition, Now you can see where your thought patterns are taking you. You can't stop your thoughts, but you can observe your thoughts. And in that space of observing your thoughts, you're not your thought anymore. You become the great observer. You become the unwatched watcher. You are living and breathing the great observance of yourself. And within that space, you are in the presence of the essence of you. And you will feel the peace, and you will feel the stillness, and you will be observant of what comes through. And it'll be something that's completely disconnected to perhaps repetitive thoughts that you'd been having. Hang on just 1 second. Sorry, bless her little girl. Sorry about that. And so this space means that you're in that pause and in reflect, you're allowing yourself the opportunity to make a relaxed, appropriate, considered action based on knowledge, based on knowing, based on insight, based on a response, not a reaction. There is no rush to this, my darling. The rushing, the impatience comes from the ego side of ourselves that wants to have it now, you know. And we're all prone to saying, I want that now. Well, what do you mean that's not in the shop? I'd like it now. So there is within you infinite patience, and within meditation and stillness, you will discover that infinite patience. Everything is just as it's meant to be so. And all will be given to you within your divine design. You know, one of the reasons I have lots of plants around me, I mean, in my reading room, I have so many plants. In my little cottage, I have even more. It's like a nursery. You know, it's like a garden center. Is plants, I love them. And I talk to them all the time, but plants are a reminder for me all the time about how we look at a plant, and we never feel any irritation, any frustration that plant is not growing faster. It's not doing something that we wish for it to do. We accept and appreciate every growing evolution of that plant, whether it comes into flower or it as a green plant, as an evergreen plant, it sprouts new branches. We accept it and we appreciate it. And we've feel the energy you have between you. I know this sounds weird, but between you and maybe a plant that's with you at the time is utter acceptance. That plant is exactly as it's meant to be so. But we're the same source energy, but we don't give ourselves that same peace. We're really cross and angry with ourselves for wanting something to happen now. So there is a need for you to stop and pause, and to sit in stillness and to meditate if you're not doing it already, because you see here, she's got her armor up there. She's put her armor down. It has been a bit of a battle for you. There has been maybe some retaliation from other people, maybe a battling of wills here with the ego card here too. And Spirit's asking you to stop, and which you've done. You've broken free, but you don't need to be drawn back into the battle. The battle is done. The battle is won. You're learning from it. And you are sitting now within your feelings and emotions and asking about what is important for you within relationships. And what is, you know, what are you asking of somebody? Is that fair? Is it not fair? What are you receiving? Is there a balance there? About coming into that 9 of Pentacles space and the 6 of Wands, about being completely and utterly feeling a sense of success and achievement, either from a letting go of something or manifesting in, but recognizing this is you. This is you. You are more than capable. You are a master manifester. So that's very interesting. I'm going to just pull a couple more cards and then I shall wrap it up. Thank you, Spirit. Can you show me more, please? Thank you. So we have here the 10 of Swords. So it is the end of, they're saying, the end of something that kept you stuck energy. And there is a sadness, and there is a sense of relief and sadness, and also a sense of courage about you at this time. The door is open. Perhaps you're not moving. The door is open. Perhaps you're not moving at this time, but I feel, you know, you're taking that next step. Your bags are packed. It's a beautiful day outside. And whatever this is for me, whatever this is for you, this is a card of moving on, moving on gracefully. She's wearing blue, moving on, having communicated. The energy about you is one of communication, it's a comfort to you about how you are feeling and expressing yourself within this situation. And you're taking everything that you need, and you've left the swords in the umbrella stand here. So it's like the sorrow has passed. But it's also, you know, this could be not just about a relationship, but it's about a certain way of behaving within the ego card. But the upset at yourself or the upset at somebody else, all of it, the sadness represented almost by tears as well, has passed. You've parked it, you've left it, and you're moving forward from it. So I think this is lovely. So one last card, please. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, goodness, what is that one? So you've got the Seven of Pentacles has come out, the Three of Cups, the Sun, and the Queen of Pentacles. So no rush on your decisions, the Queen of Pentacles. There is so much out there for you. The bunny rabbit there, there's so much out there for you. No rush. Appreciate where you are, who you are, what you've manifested. Let things come to you in divine design for you. Receive them like a queen receives. Just say thank you every day for what I'm about to receive. Literally, like communion. Thank you for what I'm about to receive. And you have a touch, a way of doing things that brings out aspects of it that others hadn't seen before. I don't know what that means, but that's for somebody out there. Seven of Pentacles. As you're going through this process, tend to the positive, tend to the nurturing one's soul, nurture your ideas, nurture your beliefs, believe in your beliefs, believe in your dreams, believe in your desires. They need your belief to grow. They're not going to grow if you ignore them. They're going to wither and disappear. So nurture them and pull up the weeds, pull up those negative thoughts, know they're protected. The sun is shining on this wonderful space here. It's protected from the winds and they are abundant, but that it is a process, my darling. And she is not impatient about the growth of these flowers. She is an appreciation of where they are right now. And then you have the Three of Cups and the sun. So there is, and you see, it's come for you, this time of, the sun is about what you've done now for yourself, for the nourishment of yourself, for the healing of yourself, for the inner healing, the inner releasing, the inner growth you've done is bringing about a time of much happiness and further growth and success for you. I feel that there is some magic around you that you may not have noticed, but it's about to come in. And there is movement. There is energetic movement around you at this time. Trust. It's almost like trust in the laws of the universe, trust in your desires, and play the game of make-believe. Because it's happened for you. And then this Three of Cups is celebration, news coming in, coming together of souls that are destined within that cycle to come together. A time of it's a time of great joy, my darling. And I'm going to pull one more card about this Three of Cups. Thank you, Spirit. Tell me more about this lovely Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups is emotional fulfillment, you know. 10 of Cups. Need I say more? Wonderful 10 of Cups there for you. That complete fulfillment, what it is that you are feeling will fulfill you. It starts with you, remember. Relationships are not there to save you or to be any form of salvation. They're there to support your growth. They're there to have fun with. They're there to learn from. They're there for you to get to know yourself. but this is a wonderful fulfillment for you, whatever is emotionally, and it comes back to the cow, because there are children in this card. This could be a coming together, a new success, something to do with your family, with your children, but it can also mean obviously a relationship that is very fulfilling for you as well. And it is ones that are at home together, that are content with each other, that are happy together, that understand one another. So there we are, my darling, and you are residing over all of it as the Queen of Cups. This is tapping into your psychic abilities, being in touch with your emotions. I don't know if any of you are with the psychic emotions here. You've got the little tarot box there, whether you are dipping into tarot, I highly recommend it. It's like the toothbrush for me. But I always, just a little bit of advice on the tarot. Only read for yourself when you are in an absolute beautiful state of complete acceptance, no lack in terms of wanting something to happen. You have to read for yourself very neutrally, otherwise your energies of wanting can show up in the cards. And that's why sometimes disappointment comes in when you keep seeing the same message, but it's not happening. It's because you are creating that energy space. It's always better to get somebody else who is neutrally biased about it to come in, than neutral to come in and do a reading for you. But do read for others, do trust your intuition, because it's spot on at this time. And there is an all-encompassing feeling of love that is around you for your life, your family, your friends, but you're also focused on the bigger picture, the horizon at this time. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful reading, my darling Scorpios. I look forward to doing your 2023 reading for you. I am going to be doing a vision board reading. I feel that is my intent. Thank you, Spirit. And we will see what comes out for you. I'm also, alongside of that, going to do the Sagittarius cards, Sagittarius season for all star signs. And something else I'm thinking about at the moment, which I will announce soon. But enjoy the rest of your lovely week, and I look forward to catching up with you soon. Take care, my darling. So much love. Bye bye.